Hi, good morning. I'm David York. I'm founder and managing director of Top Tier Capital Partners. We're a venture capital fund of funds headquartered in San Francisco with offices in Boston and London, and invest throughout the ecosystem around the world. Several. We're going to argue this afternoon on the panel I'm on about diversity. One of the things that I think is happening in the venture industry is it's quickly becoming probably one of the most diverse investment asset classes in the industry across all categories because of the embracement of diversity. And so I'm excited about that. I do think as it relates to ESG, environment is a big deal, and it's a place where technology can make a difference, not only on improving how we use energy, but also improving how we grow vegetables, how we build cars, how manufacturing works, how transportation works. A lot of the negative carbon footprint that we have today, I think, can be replaced with a lot of technology, and we think venture capitalists are going to provide that. So I believe the venture capitalists and entrepreneurs are on the same journey, and they continue to innovate really on themselves and what they see coming up next. And so I kind of let the industry do its own thing as opposed to trying to predict where we should put money to work per se. Although, as I mentioned earlier, I think climate is going to be a big issue in the coming years, and so we're pretty bullish on that opportunity. Well, I'm probably one of the few people that's been at this for almost 40 years. I started my career back in the 80s and saw the Black Monday, if anybody remembers that. That was when the stock market went down 25% in one day. We've lived through the dot-com bubble, we've lived through the global financial crisis. What's apparent to me through all of those situations is that both industry and technology was stronger afterwards. We think today we're going through a correction, not a meltdown like we had in the dot-com period, and some of it's driven by the fundamentals of our portfolio companies, which remain amazingly strong. So although we will have an economic downturn because of inflation, we don't think it's material long-term, and therefore we're excited about the opportunity in the coming years. What's exciting about SuperVenture this year is really the energy that the venture capital industry has today, and it really is related to a lot of the activity that's come out of COVID and really the watershed moment that COVID has become for technology and therefore the venture ecosystem. A couple specific topics that are really becoming important. There's one related to climate, and then the other one, which I'm on a panel on later this afternoon, is related to diversity and the components of ESG.